Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to analyze Bitcoin. None of the content is financial advice. We'll be conducting the machine learning based price forecast, current technical analysis, regression analysis, risk based evaluation of Bitcoin, and estimated bull run target for BTC. So let's get started. Over the last 24 hours or so, Bitcoin has crashed by about uh, 7 or 8, 6 or 7% to the valuation below 80k. Now the price is at around 79,700. Has been a 26% decline from its peak of 108k. So what I wanted to share is this diagonal line which has provided some sort of support since December of 2022. So if you look at where the current price action could meet the line, if it, let's say, takes couple of more weeks to get there, towards the towards the early part of March of 2025, if it goes to about the top of this green line at around middle of March of 2025, the valuation could be at around 72k, roughly speaking. And that could hold as a potential level of support. Just wanted to highlight that, and also to show that from the bottom to the top, from 16k, roughly speaking, 15.5k to 108k, Bitcoin has already made its move to 108k, which represents about in terms of dollars, a $94,000 gain from 15.5k, and in terms of percentage, that's around 600%, or roughly speaking a 7x from the bottom. So let's get started with the machine learning based price forecast for Bitcoin. All things considered, since the price action since 2014, the likelihood per our machine learning model, which is trained on the price using seasonal ARIMA, LSTM, and XGBoost machine learning models, the three predictions per the model are the following. The first prediction is the directionality related prediction. Although the price action has from the end of June to a valuation of 108k, 3k at a weekly average, to now the week ending March 2025, 2nd of March of 2025, the average price for this week is at around 82k. If we look at the directionality for the next 6 months per this model, there is a higher likelihood that price trends higher with time than lower with time. The one standard deviation non-euphoria bullish recovery for Bitcoin takes the price in the next 6 months between 87k and about 132k. So that's within the next 6 months, if there is a recovery in the market. If on the other hand there is a pullback, the level of support is between 66k to about 78k. That's the supported by the trend line that we just discussed. Again, if it's middle of March of 2025 at around 74k, if it goes the downturn exists till about middle of April of 2025, then the support is at around 70k for Bitcoin. If we look at the regression based analysis of the current price action for Bitcoin, the fair value per our polynomial regression model for Bitcoin is coming in at around roughly speaking $112,000. That means right now Bitcoin is undervalued with respect to the fair value. If you look at some level of support based on the polynomial regression based analysis, this is the one standard deviation bottom support currently at around 70k. But if, let's say, it takes couple of weeks, then these lines might get somewhere at around higher 71 or lower 72k. So that is also one area to look for price of Bitcoin. In terms of the risk levels for accumulation for Bitcoin, right now the simple moving average based risk is coming in at around 16%. That means market has cooled off per this model. This is again price color coded with risk level based on how the price is doing with respect to risk levels. Again, you can see this model did identify the March 2021 peak at around 60k, and also the June 2020 bottom, 22 bottom at around 19k. So this is again using simple moving average. The regression based model that we just saw, is that the price color coded using regression based model does identify the tops better, but in the bear market, the risk level went only as low as around 23%. Right now the risk levels are at around 36%. If we take the time weighted average price, and I look at how the price is doing with respect to time weighted average price, the currently time weighted average price is around 20k. So about 3.5x to 4x away from the time weighted average price. So there is definitely in terms of the time weighted average price, there is still some room between the price and the time weighted average price that could signal if the market were to cool off, there is a possibility that the prices could go down with time. If we look at the composite of all the models for Bitcoin, and before we do that, we briefly look at the risk levels for Bitcoin, and how the price is doing with respect to the risk level. You can see Bitcoin has entered in the accumulation territory from this 80% risk based on proportional and um, proportional and linear analysis of risk at around 17% as of today. A precipitous drop from the middle of December when the risk were at around 80%. Now it's 17%. Whenever the per this analysis, whenever the risks are lower than 20%, that is typically a good time to buy Bitcoin. November 2018, March 2020, June July 2021, when there was a lull in the market, as well as from 2022 bear market, especially during July of 2022, when the price for the first time went below $20,000. So all in all, if we look at the composite of all the models, still our estimated bull run target points to a price action of around 227k, representing a reward of about 2.8x from the current price. And with that, I would like to conclude the video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please give us a like and subscribe, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.